Welcome back everyone, my name is Tony Lau and welcome to my channel. So I received a lot of good feedback on answering questions from Reddit, so I decided to do round 2 today. Maybe I'll start making this a monthly thing so you guys have an avenue to ask me questions, or I have a place to give unsolicited advice. Let's go! Before we begin, hit the like button for some good luck today. It will greatly help the channel with the YouTube algorithm. I was in the wood the other day and I got lost. Fortunately, I hit the like button that morning and I found my way out eventually. True story. First post is from user Carrie Brookshaw 2 days ago. Okay, current versus layout studio appointment. More in the comment. Let's see. Let's jump to that. Like, clutter is not actual issue in Feng Shui. It's more like a hygiene issue where you have a lot of stuff, it create bacteria and create a health hazard. Not entirely Feng Shui related unless you got sharp edges like that hanging around the room. That's a different scenario. But like you just got like trash or clothes pile up in the room, that's more a hygiene issue. According to Carrie's information, this wall is on the south. So I assume this is the entrance. So that makes the entrance north. Let's go with that assumption. That put their money spot in this corner. So the 5 gold spot is in this area, which is good, like, cause it's better to put the couch on this area. But I like this better location better, cause like for couch, unless she's sleeping in it every night, so maybe she have a husband, then like kick out the couch and sleep there for a long time, then that would create some health issue in the long run. But the couch would tend to be your lazy spot when you have the 5 goals there. That means like you run into a situation where you're ready to go outside and then all of a sudden you sit on the couch. Then you just feel like, I don't want to go anywhere. Just become lazy when you sit on the couch, which is fine if you like. I mean, couch usually a resting spot anyway. At the end of when you come back from work, sit on the couch, feeling tired is perfectly fine. But just don't work on the couch. If you end up working on the couch, you're not gonna get much done if you work on the couch. So if you do any work at home, try to do it at this table. And I would also consider moving this bed to this corner instead. That way you sleep in the well spot and your bed is not right against when you open the door. Because I talk about in the bedroom video, you never want to put the bed against any of the wall where your doors come through or an entryway comes through it, and your bed is along this wall. Feel recommendation for her. Sorry, I just realized my screen wasn't showing the down bottom part earlier. Okay, and that's my answer. Hi Carrie, based on the description you provided, I would highly recommend you move the bed to the southeast corner away from the wall along your entryway from the north. The location of your couch is fine, just be wary of it sitting in a lazy position, which makes a great area to rest, a poor area to get anything work related done. Okay, that's it. Next, we have this post by Aaron underscore Edward 7. I was told this is how you pronounce this word, Aaron. Any suggestion for better room orientation? Okay, so you got the doorway here. So glad they put facing direction. That was my big pet peeve about answering these questions because they never include the directions. Like, oh, how much always helped you if you don't have the right direction? So self-facing is always good, maybe except for retiree, but there are ways to fix that. Okay, so self-facing house, pretty well familiar with it. Assuming this is the main entrance and this is all he occupies, this would be his well spot. This corner would be the 5 gold spot, safe spot here. And then the relationship spot is here. Assuming his desk is higher than his bed. Some bed is very high. This is a maybe. Maybe his desk and closet could swap. A lot of reference to bedrooms today, so be sure to check out this video if you haven't seen it before. So let's find him the best spot for his desk. So I mentioned office. If you haven't seen it, check out the office video too. I mentioned best location for desk. He's facing south. That means the center is 9. So his desk in the perfect location. That's good. I would consider moving the fishing tank maybe. It's pretty limited on what he can do. We don't want to put the bed in this corner because that's where the 5 goal spot is. Maybe move his fish tank by the dead because like I'm not liking this setup. Maybe rotate his closet and then shift his bed closer and then move his desk a little bit to the center and shift his more fish tank here. That'd be an ideal situation, I think. Okay, here's my answer. Most of your placements are in great location. I would just make sure your bed is higher than your bed since it's sitting on the wall along when you open the door. Ideally, you want to place the fish tank by the door west of your desk. Perhaps rotate the closet and shift your bed more towards the center of the room, which is where the wealth spot is. Hey, this is the next one. User Visual Beaver. Okay, front entry. Block with a wall. What should I add? Where's the front entrance? What am I looking at? What? Okay, front entry with a wall. What should I add? What is it? Where's the entrance? I guess this is the entrance? Not sure what I'm looking at here. The fish tank is great by the front door, near where you open the door. Are you trying to break down this window wall and turn it into a front door? Maybe draw a diagram for us so we can better assist you. Okay, user VHWH22 asks, any great advice for this apartment layout? It only has window coming from the west. So I get this question a lot when I go to a site visit. How much lighting is enough lighting? Or how much is too much? Lighting is not a bad thing. Rather it's enough or too little or too much is not a huge issue unless it started to bother you. So depends on your comfort level. Most of my Asian clients tend to prefer more lighting because that's what makes them comfortable. A lot of my American clients prefer less lighting because they prefer a dimmer house. That's what they're comfortable with. Too much lighting actually makes them uncomfortable. There's a curse called lighting curse that varies on your personal level of preferences. Get more light. If you prefer less light, get less light. It's really up to you. So maybe get a lot of windows so you can adjust accordingly to your preference. But too much or too little is often not a huge issue. Let's give them some general advice. I don't want to devour too long on one problem. Okay, I would put the bed away from this wall. Same issue with opening the door, the bed along there. Or put a dresser here to block it if you prefer this wall. But I would put it on this corner, or this corner, this wall, or this wall. Would you have facing this way or this way? Unless you're born between August 7th to March 5th, which put you in the autumn and winter season, then you would need to place either on the south wall or the east wall. South is better if you have to choose between the two, but I would prefer these two walls if you're born in the summer or spring. And this desk is not a huge issue if you, even though it's facing there, you're not sleeping there. Bathroom's fine. Kitchen. So your kitchen is sitting at the 5 goal spot. That's really bad for cooking. You might get food poisoning. You cook at home. So just be careful about that. Put a yellow card underneath the stove, or a dry gore in the kitchen. That's actually in perfect location because you want to be in this corner if you have an east facing house. If your entrance to the office is east facing, you want to be in this corner of the room. I would try to rotate it, but you might have limited space, so this is probably the best you can do in this condition. Here's a somewhat long answer. Generally, having enough light is more a personal preference, not a big issue in Feng Shui. If you're born in the summer or spring seasons, I would consider moving your bed closer to the northwest corner with your head facing either north or west. Otherwise, place a dresser taller than your bed between the bed and the bedroom door. The desk is in an ideal location for an east entry office. Is space permitted? You want to face the front door when you sit down at the desk. Caution on your kitchen sitting in the negative spot, which causes food poisoning when cooking at home. Consider putting a dry gourd in the kitchen and a yellow card underneath the stove or cooktop. That's it. A user sleepyhead asks, very cluttered and overwhelmed. Where to focus first? Okay. My apartment is very cluttered. I know I need to take care of that. I'm overwhelmed and have been trying to get it together for a while. Is there anything I should focus first while I clean the overall clutter? Okay, it's simple. Not Feng Shui related, but this is a great way to clean up the house, I found. Cleaning is a process different for everyone. I would consider giving everything in your home a touch and throw away anything that does not spark joy, less is more. Okay, and that's all the time we got. We should do more of this next month. And if you made it to the video this far, consider subscribing. Also comment down below if you have any question. Share this video with your friend if you found it enjoyable. Also check out my Facebook and Instagram. I post there pretty much daily. And also check out these videos if you haven't seen them before. Next week, we'll be talking about music. How does it relate to Feng Shui? No, you have to find out next week. So until next time.